Getting ready to go on my first 4-day intensive, and I honestly have no idea what to expect. This is something that's like so out of my comfort zone. There's been a lot of emotions this morning. I'm excited. I'm also very nervous. It's just so out of my comfort zone, but I'm also very hopeful, and I know it's going to be really good for me. So let's do a little pack together. The attire is very comfy casual, so I'm packing a few lounge sets. I'm gonna throw in one workout set. They mentioned some outdoor activities, so I'm gonna throw in one big puffer. The weather is actually supposed to be really pretty this week, but in case it gets a little chilly, I'm gonna be prepared. 2 legging sweater sets. I'm a very messy packer, guys, don't judge. Talking about therapy feels very vulnerable for me. I've been doing therapy calls for the past few weeks, trying to get a plan for this 4-day intensive. I'm not sure everything that's gonna happen or what we're gonna be doing, but it is basically like 6 hours a day of therapy. There's some different activities to do. I know they mentioned like yoga, equine therapy, I think, which is like horse therapy and stuff. So just trying to emotionally store up the energy because I know it's going to be a lot of heavy conversations. Makeup bag and toiletry bag. I think they're going to have all of the basic essentials there. I like packing a few of my own just so it's familiar. I've had this toiletry bag for 2 or 3 years now, and it is literally my favorite. I pretty much just keep it packed and then zip it up before I go on a trip, and it is so nice. What else do I need? My other due for a new cleaning, but we're just going to take them anyways. Rolling iron. All right. Bible, pens, and then I actually got a new journal just for this week. I started journaling recently. I've never done it before, but I feel like it's just been so helpful. Something about writing down your emotions and being able to process them that way has been helpful for me. I think I'm basically done. I'm gonna throw in a few books from my sister. She's gonna let me borrow them. It is a no electronics week, so I'm a little nervous about that, just being away from the kids and not being able to have the phone to like FaceTime them all the time. I'm gonna miss them a ton, but I know they're in good hands, and this is really important, so it's gonna be fine. I actually usually just throw everything in a bag, but I'm pretty impressed with myself because I think this is the most organized suitcase I've ever done.
If you blinked, you might have missed it, but Bates watchers are not missing a thing right now because Katie just dropped a pack with me for therapy post, and the internet basically split into 2 camps in real time. In the clip, Katie is in that bright, neutral bedroom setup we've seen before. Cozy bed, soft daylight, and then this very specific visual. A big pink suitcase thrown right on top of the comforter while she starts packing like it's a normal life update. Except it's not framed as a vacation, it's framed as therapy. The on-screen text is blunt. Pack with me for therapy. And the caption, even blunter. Wish me luck, prayers appreciated. And immediately you can feel why this hit so hard, because for someone raised in a world where keep sweet and keep it private has basically been the unspoken rule book, therapy isn't just a destination, it's a statement. And the comments under that post read like an emotional huddle. Lawson pops in with prayer hands. Josie keeps it simple with love you. Zach jumps in with LYSM and hearts. Carlin adds another love you. It's a wall of family support that looks like a safety net being thrown out in public on purpose. But then there's the other side of the reaction, and that's where it gets messy. Over on Reddit, the tone is completely different. And honestly, it's kind of whiplash. People aren't just reacting to Katie going to therapy, they're reacting to the fact that she's filming it. One of the top comments basically says, "This is odd," and points to the broader context that fans have been buzzing about, the very public chatter around her marriage and rumors that she's trying to process something deeply personal in front of an audience. And here's where the conversation turns into a full-on debate about fairness, because a lot of people are saying some version of why is the woman the one doing the work publicly, while the husband just keeps living. There are comments flat out saying Travis the cheater should be going to therapy, not her, and others piling on the idea that he's out there acting normal while she's the one packing a suitcase for healing. Then you've got the monetization angle, the cynicism that always follows an influencer family crisis. Some people are calling it a redemption tour, saying they're tired of the saga and convinced this is content strategy. One comment compares it to a Black Mirror episode, like we've crossed into a world where even a therapy retreat becomes a pack with me moment. But not everyone is dragging her. There's a surprisingly thoughtful thread where someone defends therapy as proactive healthcare, basically saying therapy doesn't have to be this dramatic, something is broken signal. It can be maintenance, growth, survival. And they also make the point that even if the husband needs therapy too, Katie needing support doesn't become less valid just because people are angry at him. And tucked inside all that is the most bait snark-coded question of all. Real therapy or Jesus camped? That's the suspicion viewers have when anyone in that orbit says retreat, healing, or counseling, because fans have seen plenty of faith-based fix-it culture dressed up like professional help. So here's what makes this story stick. Katie didn't just say she's struggling, she showed the suitcase, she named therapy, she asked for prayers. And whether you think that's brave, bizarre, or a little bit of both, it's a clear sign she wants this chapter seen. Big takeaways? Katie is publicly signaling she's prioritizing her mental health, her family is loudly backing her, and the audience is wrestling with the same uncomfortable question at the center of it all. Is this healing or is this healing turned into content? Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think sharing this kind of journey helps normalize therapy, or does it cross a line when it becomes a pack with me post? Drop your take in the comments. And if you're following every twist in this Bates universe, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update.
3, 2, 1, open your eyes!
I made a CVS pickup order. I am so excited to be partnering with them. We're gonna go pick up everything we need for a theme movie. We got everything we needed and saved money with my extra care. It was so quick and easy. Let's go home and set it all up.
Three, two, one, open your eyes!